makes me laugh. This whole thing's uncomfortable. It smells kind of like man. Hello. I've been waiting probably way too long to make this video, but I know you guys have been anticipating my nighttime skincare routine, so I wanted to sit down, walk you guys through what an average nighttime skincare routine looks like in the world of Morgan. So I partnered with Belif on this video, and I'm gonna sit here and do my routine. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so on an average night, I usually start off with a lot of makeup on. I don't know, sometimes I don't wear makeup, but when I do wear makeup, I wear a lot of it. I have a good amount of makeup on right now. Now, the first thing I always do is start off with either a balm cleanser or an oil cleanser to break up the bulk of my makeup. I typically do this even if I just wear sunscreen because I feel like my cleanser works more effectively at cleansing my skin. So I'm gonna start off with a solid cleanser. This is from Belif, and this is the Aqua Balm Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. Now, the cool thing about this is actually like a 3-texture type of product, meaning it goes from a balm to like a cream and then an oil as you work it into your skin. Now, the way that I like to use it is I take a spatula, which I didn't bring a spatula here. One second. Mine's a little dirty from being used in my normal routine. And I just pick up a generous amount of the product. You can always add more if need be. And I just put this directly onto my dry skin. So this is a step that I do before I hop into the shower. So this just goes, oh yeah. And this is definitely like a very fast melting type product. And I just work it into my skin to make sure that, like I said, I'm loosening up that makeup. This has lotus flower and marshmallow root actually in it. And what those do is actually strengthen the skin and also helps build up like the moisture in your skin. So when you rinse this off, your skin doesn't feel completely stripped. It actually leaves a little moisture behind, which is really nice. This also has their typical Napier's Aqua formula, which you'll see featured in a lot of their skincare products. And also Ladies Mental. I don't know why that always makes me laugh. Okay, I'm about to go over the eyes. Once we go over their eyes, there's no turning back. So I'm sure, I don't know what's going on right now because obviously I can't see, but I can feel the mascara just like crumbling off. Hello. I don't think that this is gonna do. But you can see literally that was just my little dirty fingers. And just to demonstrate. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead into the bathroom together. Come on. I know you guys want to come into the bathroom with me. By the way, I don't know how much this demonstrates, kind of random, but look how clean my white washcloth rinsed with that cleansing balm. Pretty impressive. So now that most of my makeup is off my skin, pretty much all of it actually, I'm gonna go ahead and go into a cleanser. I'm on the perpetual hunt for a cleanser that's gentle enough for my dry sensitive skin that doesn't like completely strip my skin, but also something that helps actually cleanse my skin. I've been testing this one from Bonjour, the Mellow Mild Milk Cleanser, and I've actually really been enjoying this. And Bonjour is one of those brands that's like cruelty-free, vegan, all that kind of good stuff if you're looking for it. And you know, again, I would typically be in my shower, so I'm just gonna go ahead and simulate wetness on my skin. I don't love the way this smells, by the way. There's no artificial fragrances in it, but it smells kind of like man, what? If you know what I mean, like cologne-y. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and, again, run into the bathroom really quick and give my face a little rinse. I won't take you guys with me this time, but you get the drill, right, of what I'm doing. I'm just splashing water on my face. 1 second. Now, after I'm done rinsing my skin, I try to keep my skin a little damp to give my skin a little bit more absorption power. And also, if need be, I do use a little makeup remover. If I have like a little bit of eyeliner caught between my eyelashes, that's just kind of a little nitpicky step I have. And then, of course, I'm gonna go into toning my skin. So the toner I've been using is from Wish Formula. This is a Fermented Hydra Essential Toner. And this is like a fairly lightweight but somewhat hydrating toner. It's like super watery if you're interested in what the texture's like. And I just like slap some on my skin again while my skin's damp because, you know, it's just better for your strength of your skin. And I always go down my neck with everything. Now, if I am going to use a chemical exfoliant, I would use it in this step, but I like alternate on the nights that I use chemical exfoliation. So I do use a retinol, which I'll talk about later on in my routine. So on nights that I'm not using my retinol, I'll use my chemical exfoliant. And then on nights that I am using my retinol, I'll opt for like a more moisturizing, building up my barrier type of toner, if that makes sense. So I'll like alternate, but I always say this, I kind of preach intuitive skincare, so it's whatever I feel like my skin needs that particular day, but I never use a chemical exfoliant on the same day that I'm using a retinol product. Next, I move on to an essence. I always have an essence somewhere in my skincare routine, and the ones that I have been enjoying are from Misha. This is the Time Revolution Red Algae Treatment Essence. This one has like a little bit of a thicker consistency than some of the other Misha essences. I just spilt it all over my desk. And just like my toner, I usually just kind of place it in the palm of my hand and I very gently kind of like pack it onto my skin and also my neck. Now this also has antioxidants in it, which is why I like using it. And this is kind of like a good preventative type of essence. So if you guys are looking for like a more like anti-aging type of essence, this would be a good option. And then while that's still kind of wet on my skin, I try to slap on a pair of eye gels as much as I possibly can, or hydrogel eye patches. These are from Yuhata, the pink collagen ones, and I've really been enjoying these because I'm somewhat nitpicky when it comes to the hydrogel eye patches I use. I like them to really mold into my skin, and sometimes particular hydrogel eye patches, they're a little too stiff for my liking. I'm being all fancy here using my spatula because I'm doing a video, but typically I just reach my fingers in there and pick them out. And then I just put them on this way. I know a lot of you guys say you put them on the other way like this, but I don't know, I feel like it works better for me like this way. Makes more sense in my head. And like I said, I put these on right after my essence is still damp on my skin, because then I feel like I really lock in that moisture underneath my eyes where I can definitely use it. And then while I'm waiting for these to kind of set on my skin, because I like to wear these for, 5 to 10 minutes if my schedule allows. These are sliding down my face because I'm talking, but typically they stay. This is like my brushing my teeth step at night. So I first like to floss pick my teeth and then I brush my teeth. You're actually supposed to floss first before you brush your teeth. Did you know that? I don't know why, but flossing on camera makes me really uncomfortable. Does it make you guys uncomfortable too? This whole thing's uncomfortable. Squeaky clean. All right, now we're done with these. So I'm gonna take these off, and I typically just kind of like, pat the essence in, kind of maybe dab a little bit on like my orbital area. Now next is like my treatment step, and this is where I would use a retinol type product if I wasn't using a chemical exfoliant in the beginning of my routine. However, I am out of my retinol product that I've been using, so if you guys have any over-the-counter retinol recommendations, definitely let me know. But the retinol I was using was the Rock nighttime capsules. I've talked about them in a couple of my videos, but yeah, this is where I'd use a serum. And again, I kind of alternate between the types of serums I like to use. I've really been enjoying this one from also Misha, the Time Revolution Night Repair Pro Bio Ampule. This is like a fermented based type of serum. And I've recently just introduced this into my skincare routine. This is from Skin & Lab, the red serum. I've heard a lot of really good things about this, and this is kind of like my revitalizing serum. So again, on days that I'm like building up my moisture, building up the strength of the barrier of my skin, I'm using a lot of like hydrating, moisturizing, strengthening type products. So this again is one of those products I'm testing out and using. I just introduced this to my routine, so I'm still kind of getting my bearings on this product. And then I also take like a pump of it, or a dropper of it, and I also put it on my neck. I'm very generous with my skincare products on my neck and chest because I don't want my neck to not match my face. I'm curious what I'm gonna look like in like 30 years. Do you guys ever think of that, or is that just me? If I have time, I love using the gua sha on my skin. This is just one of those things I've always been a huge advocate for because it just feels so good, and it really just relaxes the skin and releases tension that you maybe hold in your face throughout the day. I know for me, like I tend to clench my jaw, and I'm also a terrible nighttime grinder, so I feel like this kind of relaxes the muscles in my face, and this also brings circulation and blood flow to areas of your skin, which brings various nutritionants. On top of all the benefits of like using a gua sha on your skin, I also just like this because it helps spread out the product that I've applied onto my skin and helps again with the absorption because I do layer my skincare routine. And something like this or even a roller would be really good with a retinol type product because again, you're making sure you're applying your products in a very even layer on your skin, which is really important when you're using concentrated products like a retinol. Last but certainly not least, I've got my moisturizer and I'm gonna go with the Belif the True Cream Aqua Bomb. Again, this is one of those steps kind of similar to my serum. I'll use whatever product I feel like I need, whether I need something that's really gonna help be an occlusive for my skin or something that I just need a little bit of a lightweight moisturizer, or sometimes like I'll skip this step if I feel like my skin doesn't necessarily need it. But typically I try to get my moisturizer in because I just feel like, I don't know, your skin does a lot of recovering as you sleep, so I feel like any way I can aid that process is always beneficial. So yeah, I like to just slather this on. Again, I'm very generous with my products and I like to recommend this product in particular because again, it's just a universally friendly product for a lot of different skin types. Like this is my boyfriend's favorite moisturizer. I've mentioned that like 1,000 times, but it's the truth. Like we've literally gone through maybe like 30 tubs of this in our household. It's kind of insane. It should be like my motto, don't neglect the neck. Now to finish everything off, I always apply a lip balm right before I go to sleep. I got a couple on my nightstand, so I just like slather on some lip balm. And that's pretty much it. This is what a typical nighttime skincare routine looks like in the world of Morgan. Like I said, I do interchange some products here or there depending on my needs for that particular night, but that's pretty much like the guidelines and like the formatting I go through whenever I'm doing my nighttime skincare routine. Now, if you guys want to see my morning skincare routine, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to do that for you guys. That's actually where I include my vitamin C in that step. Besides the morning routine, if you guys want to see a video on like how I do like my targeted treatments, which involves like more masks and things like that, or like specialty type tools, definitely let me know in the comment section down below as well if you're curious about checking that out. But a big thank you to Belif for partnering with me on this video. I'm always excited and feel really blessed to be able to work with brands that I thoroughly and genuinely love and enjoy. So I'll leave links down in the description box below for the products that I use from Belif, as well as the other products that I use if you guys want to check them out. As always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!